I gotta keep my voice a little bit lower than usual because there's other people sleeping in the house right now, but I'm gonna be setting up a new skateboard from Neil Bearings. This is the G.I. Joe Neil Bearings skateboard, and I'm super stoked to try it out because I've been skating this board since September, so I don't even know how many months that is, but it's been a long time since I first set that board up. This board actually lasted me a very long time, and I'm really impressed with how it turned out. Like, there's no cracks in it or hardly any chips or anything like that. That was a size 8.5, and I'm pretty sure that this is either an 8 or an 8.25. I haven't measured it to confirm the size of it, but that's what he told me. So either way, it's going to be a lot smaller than the board that I was riding before. So we're gonna set up this new skateboard, and I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow to go skate because there's no way I'm going skating at like 1:30 in the morning. A difficult thing about this skateboard was trying to figure out which was the nose and the tail because they both look very similar. But I was able to tell which one was the nose just by standing on it. At least I hope it is. When I take old trucks off my old skateboard and put them on my new skateboard, I can always tell what my front truck is because of the nose slide marks that are left right there. You definitely can't see them because they're just like horrible quality and lighting right now, but it kind of like, it's almost like welded, like it's curved just from so many nose slides. So I got two green hardware in the front. I was just cleaning my room tonight and I found them, so I guess I'm just gonna use them. And we're gonna put the front truck on. And I guess we're just gonna talk about stuff while I'm setting up my skateboard. I don't really know what to talk about. I posted a video recently called "Why Do Skaters Hate Zoomies?" And that video generated a lot of hate, but also has gotten my channel a lot of attention recently. It's like a good and a bad thing. I don't really care about like hate comments and stuff. Like, that's fine. The internet is full of that stuff and I'm so used to seeing it. But I'm a lot more excited on the fact that my channel recently has been growing faster than usual. I think it was like last week that I was at 4,600 subscribers, and this week I'm pretty much already at 5,000 if I haven't hit 5,000 yet already, because I think I'm like 25 subscribers away from 5,000. But I'm going to talk about that in a different video when I hit 5,000 subscribers, because that is a crazy milestone for me. No idea where my other truck went. With the video I posted, like I was saying, why do skaters hate zoomies? I want to, sometime in the near future, make a video addressing all the hate that was directed towards that video. I kind of just wanted to talk about things because that video was kind of like a vlog type video. Like, me and my girlfriend went to the city of Moncton and we just went to the mall. We were skateboarding, doing all this fun stuff. And I talked about a topic about zoomies at the end of the video, and a lot of people were mad because it wasn't like straight to the point like they wanted it to be. So I will make a video addressing that sometime soon because I feel like I owe it to people that I apparently ruined their day with making that video. I want to tell you guys a funny story too. So I was at work the other day, and I'm sure everyone knows these kinds of people. It's like, you guys probably even have one of these friends. They lie about very unnecessary stuff. It's one of those lies where it just doesn't sound realistic whatsoever, and the whole time you're listening to the story, you're just like, oh my god, like, it's so obvious that this person is lying to me right now. I've never really been the kind of person to make up a story. I've always just told people what has happened. I don't really see the need of trying to make your story sound like 100 times better. Yeah, I was at work, and one of the guys I work with is one of the guys I was telling you about. He just tells all these lies, and it's so obvious that this guy's lying. Like, he's a great guy and he's super funny, but oh man, when he tells me stories, like, sometimes it's just like so cringy to hear him tell me them. So like, he makes up these crazy stories and scenarios that he's been in, and I have a hard time believing it. So I don't know, I always kind of just gave him the benefit of the doubt because I'm a nice guy like that. Recently I've been wearing my work boots to work, and they've been giving me these calluses on my heel, so it's like super painful to walk on my feet. And I was telling him that because we were both walking out of the building after our shift, and I told him that it was because it was a combination of the work boots and skateboarding. And he looks at me and he's like, "Oh, you skateboard?" And I was like, yeah, I've been skateboarding for like 10 years now or something like that. And he's like, "Oh, nice, man." He's like, you want to know something? I used to be really good at that. And I thought that was cool until he told me that when he was 13, he was so good that Tony Hawk and some other vert skater invited him to go on tour, but his father wouldn't let him go on tour because he didn't want him to go to where he needed to be for the tour. And I was like laughing on the inside because it's obvious that this guy was not going on tour at the age of 13 with Tony Hawk. There's just no way. Like, if you've seen this guy... Anyways, and I'm not hating on this guy, he's a great guy, but the unnecessary stories, it is just too much sometimes. And the best part about it was he told me that he was a semi-pro. And you can kind of just tell when someone doesn't know a whole lot about skateboarding. And when they refer themselves as a semi-pro, the only time I've ever heard the word semi-pro is when I was watching a basketball movie with Will Ferrell in it.
Excited.
Yes! Give me 10, Norton! Everyone can eat shit! A big bag of shit! I'm the greatest man in the world! Woo!
Other than that, I'm pretty sure it's just called amateur. If he was trying to say amateur, then that is hilarious. As soon as he said the word semi-pro, I was just shaking my head. I was like, dude, like, I gotta go home. I had enough of you. I kind of got to deal with that a lot, but like I said, I'm a nice guy, so I'm always there to listen to his stories, no matter how crazy they are. Like, he's saying he was in the war and he had like metal rods through both of his knees at once, and he's walking perfectly fine. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not trying to hate or anything, but I just thought that was kind of a funny story. A cringy story, I guess I should say. So, I have officially set up my Neil Bearing skateboard. This grip tape, I can already tell, is 133% horrible. Like, it's already peeling up, and when I was putting the hardware up through the bottom to make the holes, the entire sheet of grip tape was coming off, even though I sanded down the edges of it. So, I don't know, hopefully this grip tape, like, once it kind of like wears in and gets dirty and stuff, that it will be better. But as of right now, not a huge fan of it. It's Black Diamond grip tape. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that grip tape, but apparently it's like cheap grip tape because I only bought it for like $5.99. I bought 2 sheets of it. Yeah, it's kind of got air bubbles everywhere, but you know what? It's all good. There's worse things in life than air bubbles. We can get those out pretty quickly. I cannot believe that I just set up a new skateboard because it's been like 6 or 7 months or something like that, like since I've set up a brand new skateboard. That landed right on my foot. The light. Ow. I had 2 options there. It was either break the light or break my toes. I went with the toes. Okay, as I was saying, I'm not going to be able to skate this tonight, obviously, because like I said, what time is it exactly? It's 1:30 in the morning. I'm going to try it out tomorrow morning, first thing when I wake up. I'm going to put it in the exact same video. After I'm done talking right now, you will see skateboarding with this brand new skateboard. I still have to put the bearings in, but I don't think that I'm going to film it. I'm just going to put the bearings in the wheels, and we're just going to go straight into skateboarding. Like that bearing compared to this one. I came to the skate park and stepped on my board, and I didn't really realize until now how small this board actually is compared to the board that I was recently skating. This thing's actually like a toothpick to me right now, and I'm just gonna have to get used to it. But usually what I do with a new board is I'll do the hard flip test, because a lot of people do the kick flip test just to test out the board. If they can do it first try, that means it's gonna be a good board. But I do it with a hard flip because I'm a lot better at hard flips than kick flips. As you can see with the fresh grip tape, no flip tricks have been done on this yet, so hopefully I can do the hard flip first try.
I just realized that this entire time I've been skating, I've had a T-tool in my pocket, which is probably not too safe. With the fresh grip tape, I ripped my shoelaces, but that was to be expected with new grip tape. And speaking of this grip tape, I absolutely hate it so far because it's already peeling up in certain places and it just already looks like really ugly. The board's awesome. I'm getting pretty used to the smaller size and it's not that much of a difference. So I'm gonna try and do a few more tricks around the skate park. And I have too much stuff I gotta do today, so I cannot skate for too much longer, but it's just so nice out that I am taking full advantage of this right now. A trick that I used to have that I haven't done in a very long time is a backside feeble to backside 50-50 on a flat bar. I'm gonna try and relearn that right now.